Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to episode 10. Correct me
10.
if I'm wrong. Okay, we're
To
going to say
the
10.
power of 9.
Of the Wiener podcast. It's a 3-man today.
Yeah. Three-way.
Also-
It's a 3-man?
I made that joke on the Facebook chat. Anyway, so yeah, goddamn it. It's already Thursday, so this is already late. That's the day of recording. So, yeah, my bad. Whatever. I don't care. Just deal with it.
It's all your fault.
Kind of it. I think we set, like, a time to record on Tuesday or something. That's the same day my new laptop came. And I was just, like, downloading and installing stuff all day on that. I completely forgot, so.
Right? You want to introduce us?
Yeah.
I kind of do, actually, now that you mention it.
You just said it's a 3-man thing, but you didn't actually say who was the 3 people.
Well, I was leaving it for a surprise until the end.
You know, it's been 10 episodes. They should know who
Cat's
we are
out
now.
of the bag.
What if this is the first one they watch, though?
Oh.
What if, like, Jay Leno, because remember he watches,
Oh, yes.
introduces his audience to it, and then this is, you know what, for you Jay Leno audience, I'm going to introduce everyone. I'm Mercer. Hi. We
Hey.
have Nick.
How's it going, Mercer?
You're not.
Wow! I'm Nick.
Hi, Nick. And Dexter.
Hey, Nick. Hey, guys. I'm Dexter.
And women.
Wow.
And women.
I don't get it. Anyway.
You said, hey, guys.
Oh. Yeah, Dexter and women. Anyway.
So, I'm gonna...
So are you
change
jumping
this
right into
right now.
Nintendo?
No.
No.
I watched Dexter's Lab today. That was a
Nice.
blast
Good
from
show.
the past.
Good show.
That is
A
so
little
good show.
narcissistic for you to watch it, but that's all right. We'll get past it.
It's
I
such
was
a
actually-
funny show.
I was watching a lot of animated stuff, too. I started watching Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that's on my list.
It's so good. I started watching.
Seen.
Well, I didn't start watching. I watched some DC animated movies. I watched Justice League, Flashpoint Paradox, and Dark Knight Returns Part 2.
Nice.
Both
What
are
about
really-
part 1?
I already watched Part 1.
Yeah.
Part 2 is so sick. It's Superman against Batman. It's all epic. It's awesome.
Oh, it's not like that's been done before.
Speaking of Superman and Batman, 2015.
Am I right? I mean, are you right?
It's so weird. 15 seems to be like the time. Like every time you hear of a new blockbuster, it's like, all right, 2015.
You know what, Nick? No, you said that about this
Fucking eat shit.
or the last year, one of the two. No, you said that about last year when everything was coming out. Like,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
2012 was a good movies.
Avengers.
He was actually going.
Jesus.
Oh my god. He was actually talking.
That's hilarious. Oh, God.
No, 2012 was a good year for movies.
Yeah. So was 2013. I mean, you can tell that to me, and I'll agree with you. The person you're arguing with is Dexter, and he's just gone right now.
I'm not. I'm here.
Oh, okay, he's back. Back from the grave.
It's like two opposing forces, and one like army just got like hit by a nuclear explosion. So you're done.
They had a stroke, actually. All of them at once, and they're like,
It wasn't even a discussion. It was just like the opposing force just disappeared. So I wasn't talking to anybody.
What we're trying to say,
Anyways.
Dexter, is you were lagging out again.
Yeah. 2012 was a good year for movies. This one is not bad so far, and yeah. But no, 2015, you got fucking Superman and Batman. You got Avengers 2.
Yeah.
You got Star Wars Episode 7. Jurassic Park. Terminator. Etc. There's a lot more, and I'm actually missing some, but whatever.
For this year?
No, for 2015.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think a new Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm... Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
What? What?
You know the new Superman movie?
Yep.
I was supposed to go see that today with someone.
And you didn't.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, did you just, like, dip? Like, were you actually supposed to go and then just completely forgot?
Started at 12:30. I woke up at 1. It's 7:41 p.m. right now. Do you think I could still make it?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm just imagining someone just still waiting.
We'll get here eventually. Oh. Oh, never mind. That's tomorrow. We're still good.
Wow.
We're good. Alright. Wow. Anyway. So, let's just make fun of Dexter for a bit.
Have you seen Man of Steel? Are you fucking serious right now? Or... Have you seen the Steel of Man? The Steel Man.
The Steel
The
Man.
made of-
That's what they call him on the streets. Steel
Did you
Man.
see the soups? Where are you?
He's gone. He's trying to fix his Wi-Fi right now, so we have to vamp for him.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll talk about some Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah, go. Do it now, because Dexter is going to have a lot of opinions, because that's what
Yeah.
he does.
I'd
I'd rather he just didn't. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with Thor. I wasn't able to go, so I didn't see any of the footage they shown, but I did read some of the descriptions.
And?
Like, I watched some of the panels. The panels are always fun to watch, but every time, like, footage comes up, they're like, hey, turn your cell phones off, cut. And it's like, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, so I read some of the descriptions, and they all sound like they were awesome. I didn't read, I only read mostly the comic book ones. I didn't read, like, RoboCop, or I think Godzilla had one, too. Anyways.
Are they going to make a new Godzilla right at some point?
I hope so. The one with Matthew Broderick sucked dick. It was so bad. It didn't even look like Godzilla. It was just a giant dinosaur. Like a giant, like, fucking T-Rex or whatever.
Was it Jurassic
With
Park
spikes.
3, where, like, all the dinosaurs somehow got into the city or something?
I think so.
Okay.
Never saw the other Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I saw the first one. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, it's like The Matrix. You're like, oh man, I can't wait for the next ones. And then you get boned.
Yeah, borderline rape
Yeah.
of senses.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, he has a new movie coming out.
Yeah, isn't that 42 Conan or whatever?
Yeah, I
Or
think
whatever.
it's
I
47.
completely fucked that name. Yeah,
47 Koshin. Coney?
Ronan? 47 Coney.
You thought one was bad. Now you have to watch 47 half-hour videos. That's almost a full day of videos.
It's 47 Ronan.
Oh, okay. Ronin, that's better. 47
Yeah.
Rogaine.
47 Rogaine.
A lot of men with awful hair loss.
Yeah, exactly. So back to Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of hair loss. No. No, it sounded pretty cool. The Thor footage. One thing that really stuck in people's minds, I suppose, is that I guess apparently at the end, it's implied that, because I say implied because obviously it's a trailer. They cut before you actually see if it happens or not, but it looks as if Thor gets his hand cut off.
Dude.
I guess it's like cut so that like it shows. I don't know if it's Loki, but it shows it's like a knife comes down, and it seems to think like it's Thor's hand, and it's just like at one point I'm like, okay, that's cool, interesting, unpredictable. Well, you didn't think it would happen. And again, I don't even know if it's Thor. Like, there's still, it could be cut so that it looks like Thor's hand, but it's someone else's hand. I don't know. Because I read a theory that I guess there's a Norse god called Tyr, Tyr.
Right.
And he's also a character in the Thor comic books. And I guess they're thinking, because of the Norse mythology, the god Nier, I guess, gets his hand cut off or is typically shown without a hand, so it could be that guy. I don't know.
What about Thor?
So there's that.
Sorry, what, Dexter? Oh, welcome back, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I made a joke. The guy's name is Nier, and then I made Far. Okay. Continue, Nick. Sorry.
All right.
Glad you're back, Dexter. Okay, and then there's Captain America 2 footage, which seemed awesome. It, I don't know. It seems pretty cool. I guess Cap was in an elevator, fucking beat some guys up, and then action, showing lots of action, and I guess it ends with Winter Soldier picking up the shield. That's cool. I don't know. I'm interested to see that one because I guess they're making it so that they up, because obviously Cap is in modern times now.
Right.
I guess he'll have like a new fighting style. Like, I guess Chris Evans said that he went through different like training to do different like for fight sequences and stuff. Because he'll have a different set of moves. I think that'll be cool to see. There's supposed to be a giant shift in that movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I guess. Something happens in Cap 2 that leads you to Avengers 2.
Oh,
which,
man. I'm gonna have to
Avengers
watch it.
2... okay. I'm so...
Okay.
In Whedon we trust. In Whedon we trust. That's just because just... Age of Ultron.
There we go.
And... he confirmed Hank Pym's not in it, so...
Wait.
Oh, that makes me sad. Wait, aren't they making an Ant-Man movie?
Yeah, after Avengers
Oh.
2. So
he'll be
he's
in the
not-
third one.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's not bad as long as he's in it, because he does play a kind of a major role, doesn't he?
Yeah, but Ultron, it's basically going to be... Ultron will be made before Hank Pym is even known. Hank Pym's not making Ultron, so whatever.
Wait, and he does? I don't know much about. I don't know much about.
Oh
Ant-Man.
yeah, no. In the comics, Hank Pym Ant-Man makes Ultron. That's like a huge arc for the character. That's why a lot of people are like, "What?"
Yeah.
Because he
What?
makes
Time
Ultron.
travel.
But yeah,
That's
I'm
what's
sure.
gonna happen.
Dude, Phase 3 of the Avengers, that's going to take place in the past. It's actually going... it's going to actually be a crossover with Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
Like,
Um,
you expect Daenerys to, like, walk in with all her dragons, take over the Seven Kingdoms, but it's actually she's going to use the Avengers.
Oh my god.
I want them
Let's
to do
see.
the Skrull invasion in one of them, like in
Yeah,
one movie,
that-
because that was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Probably won't happen. But
I know.
well, I mean, like, not in the foreseeable future.
Phase 4.
I kind of skipped Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'm really excited for this movie because I love the tone they're doing. They're trying to do something different, and I guess in some of the footage.
Hold on, Nick. If it's a dark
What?
movie, is it going, like, does it look like a dark movie?
No,
Okay. Because I was about to say, if that's the different feel, then...
No, I know.
that
A
would
lot
be
of them
like
are saying it's
every
gonna be-
movie ever in the last 2
Yeah.
years.
well, it seems like okay. So Thor sequel. It looks epic. I guess. Cap 2 is supposed to be the grittiest one. That's what the director said. They feel is going to be the grittiest
I like grit.
and most realistic. Like, it's supposed to be more like they're inspired by like 70s political thrillers for this. So I don't know. It seems intriguing. No, but I read the description of the footage shown for Guardians of the Galaxy, and it seems like not your average Marvel movie, because for one, there's a shot where Star-Lord, who is he's basically the protagonist of Guardians of the main guy in the team, and he flips the bird with two hands right into the camera. That seems awesome. And same with they're like, I guess it shows, what part of the footage shows them in like kind of like a Usual Suspect style, where they're kind of all lined up at that white background with the lines and everything.
Yeah.
And then there's those guys at the other side of the glass, like there's that guy kind of thing. So they're like accused of something for some reason, it seems. And they're like, yeah, they call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then the other guy's like, wow, what a bunch of assholes. So I don't know. It seems like a different thing, different tone.
Yeah. So, yeah, something else?
No, and it also showed lots of Rocket Raccoon being awesome.
Okay.
Because that's something you have to get right. If they don't get Rocket Raccoon right, then the movie's going to suck.
Fair enough.
You have to make it so that he's not Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
He needs to have a good voice. He has like a Cockney accent, so a lot of people are thinking like a British actor needs to play him. So, that's my take.
Whoever did Wheatley, Steve Merchant. There we go.
Yep.
Although I can't see. Anyway. So that's movie talk. Video games? Let's go into video games. Dexter, you were just talking about a thing that involves Nintendo.
Actually, I think Nick started that.
I don't care. Go with it.
Super Smash Bros. Has no story mode.
Okay. That was...
It makes me sad.
Anyway, like...
No, but actually, it's disheartening because of how good Brawl's story mode was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I think so far, each one has had some form of a story mode. Or,
Yeah, no.
well, Melee had a adventure mode.
That's not
or whatever.
story, though.
Well, I guess.
They each had their own strong single-player campaign.
Aspect.
I don't want to say campaign for Melee and the original, but
Yeah.
people know what we're talking about. It's a shame. I mean, I'm sure they'll still have classic mode in the new one.
I liked
Maybe adventure
I liked
or something.
battling them in the story in order to unlock them, rather than, oh, I brawled for this long, looks like we get to have a random encounter.
I did like that. I also didn't. Like, you got every single character in story mode. I kind of wish there were at least 3 or 4 that you had to figure out for yourself.
Yeah, I remember in Melee, there might have been a different way of getting them, but there was one way of getting Mewtwo, and you had to leave your Game Boy on or your GameCube on for 12 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you had to
you
do
just
something.
get him or battle him.
No, yeah, you just have to do something, and then once you do it, you just leave your GameCube on. So I was like, all right. Then I went to bed, woke up, and it's just all of a sudden, this person has just found you, or whatever it said. Like, new challenger.
Approaching or whatever.
Approaches or something like
I
that.
actually unlocked Mewtwo a couple of weeks ago. We did a Melee video, a few of those, which will be out eventually. And
They're on their way.
I unlocked Mewtwo right before we did that recording.
Mewtwo's
Nice.
not a very good character.
He's good.
I don't know.
He's not.
He's too floaty for me. His movement, it's like he's on ice.
Yeah, I know you like to do the link down A, so you like to go down as fast as possible. And you can take that in every way that you want to, by the way.
Aw, yeah. No, hello?
Hello.
I hate you guys. I was hoping you guys hadn't noticed.
I liked Brawl's story, I think they did like a really good job of trying like putting all these characters together and kind of seemingly making it coherent. Like you would play one character, and then when you went into the next like character's story, the people they met and how like they all end up coming together was pretty like fluid. I thought they did a good job of that. Like it wasn't just so okay, he's just randomly there. It was just like they actually like Donkey Kong and
Diddy
Diddy Kong are just like swinging in the jungle doing their jungle business.
And then Bowser shows up.
Bowser?
Yeah, Bowser shows up. Oh no,
Yeah,
was
he
it
does.
Wario or Bowser?
I think it was Wario. There.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Either way.
Wow, you're gonna make a point and then not even know what the point is?
Actually, it might have been Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
know.
he showed up with with that.
The
Beam.
arrow.
Yeah.
pen.
Yeah. Either way. He does that, and then you like Rayquaza and all that.
Fox.
That was pretty. Yeah, and then Fox.
Oh,
Like he crashed, and like it was all cool. Like when I remember one thing I didn't really care for in what was it? PlayStation
Melee?
All Stars.
oh,
No. In contrast, PlayStation All Stars, I felt like because it basically went through like you picked a character, and then when you did that, like a sequence of images showed you like their little background and how they're doing what they're doing to do this all-star thing. And it didn't really it just seemed kind of random. It just kind of seemed like instead of like I know it wasn't a story the same way it was made for in Brawl, but it was kind of just here's my background, this is what my character's like, this is my attitude, I'm moving forward, and then he just goes into the all-star thing and it's like, all right.
yeah. No, I really liked Brawl's story.
Yeah, it was less just this is my reason of being here. It was more like, okay, I'm here. This is also how I meet this person, and this is how I meet this person. Move over here. There's where these people are. Then they all come together.
What I think Mercer I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to kind of change what Mercer said. I think that it would be really nice to encounter some characters in the campaign, but then have the need for multiplayer in order to unlock the others.
What do you mean you're going to change what I said? That's exactly what I said.
Is it? I thought you
Yeah.
just said...
Yeah.
Well, no. I thought you said that you had to do something in order for this person to show
Well,
up.
if it's not single player, it's multiplayer.
Yes, but... never mind.
Ooh. Alright.
Kill
Classic Dexter.
Kill yourself. I hate you.
Whoa. For real?
Yes.
Nick, shut up.
Okay, next.
Jesus. Alright,
Jesus.
We got movies. We got video games out of the way. What else is there?
I missed X-Men.
What?
What?
I missed X-Men.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that new Wolverine movie or something like that?
Oh, well, yeah, there's that too. But I meant Days of Future Past, which was also at Comic-Con. Which had
Yeah,
the
Nick,
biggest...
tell us
by the
about
way.
Comic-Con.
He did.
No, I didn't.
Crap.
It had
Alright, there we
the
go.
biggest... it had the biggest panel. Because it had, like, all the original X-Men from the original movies, and, well, most of them. And the new ones, too. It was huge.
Nice.
And producers and such. Like, they actually had to, like, share mics at the end because there's just so many.
May I interject quickly?
Yeah, interject me.
Okay. Okay, so speaking of panels, apparently there was a Breaking Bad panel there.
Oh, I heard about
And
that.
Bryan Cranston, I think that's the main character. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
I'm sorry. You lagged at the best point ever. Because when you said Breaking Bad, I was like, Breaking Bad.
I regret to
Sorry.
inform you, Nick, that I did not hear that. So you're going to seem crazy when this goes up.
Okay.
Whatever.
Either way, this guy dressed up as Bryan Cranston, wearing a mask of him, was walking around the floor, like during the entire Comic-Con. And then when it was time for the Breaking Bad panel, this guy with this very fake-looking mask walks up, sits down, pulls off his mask, and it's actually him.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, you're awful at explaining, but I know what you were talking about, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this thing. There's this wrestler. God damn, I think its name is like Sting.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you do Macho Man Randy Savage?
Is that not what we're talking about? I heard wrestler.
Yeah, and then I said Sting. I don't mean to
Oh, I love the
slash.
place.
Alright, saved myself. Yeah, thanks. I said thanks because I couldn't remember. I almost said Guns N' Roses. And that would have pissed off a lot of people.
Guns N' Roses. Love that movie.
Anyway.
Go.
There was like this wrestler, I guess he just won a match or something. He was like doing that annoying thing where they like run along the crowd.
Yeah.
And Sting, I guess, is a wrestler who wears makeup. A lot like Kiss. That's kind of what it reminds me of when he fights.
Right.
There was this guy with a Sting mask on. It's a very distinctive mask. You can, really see it.
Sure.
As the other wrestler, they're like rivals or something, was going along the audience, he just like busted his way to the front and then smacked him with a chair right over the head, and he stands up, and in the most dramatic way ever, he rips off the Sting mask, and then it's just Sting. Like unmasked.
Sting?
Yeah, like Sting. Not Sting, but Sting.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a really funny
Police.
gif.
Lesser known Sting.
Yeah, the lesser known Sting.
Oh, okay. I get you now.
I'll
The
put
British
a link
guy.
to the gif into the link dump. It's hilarious.
Sounds like.
Alright.
I could never get into wrestling. Like, watching it?
You could never get into anything.
Shut it.
Sorry, Dexter saying that he can't get into wrestling is just really funny to me. Yeah, I've always wanted to try wrestling. Never really got it. Okay, I'm glad you're laughing now. This was a while. It was awkward because I was just laughing, but
Oh man. No, little fun wrestling story, or funny. One day my dad was watching wrestling, and my little brother walked downstairs, and he looked at him. He's like, wrestling is fake, right?
Fake.
What the heck, Nick? No, but he looks at him, he says, wrestling is fake. And I kid you not, for the next 24 hours, my dad didn't talk to him. Because he was that distraught.
about 25 hours later.
You know what? Okay. 25 hours later.
Is that like a SpongeBob transition? 25 hours later. Alright.
So speaking of Ultimate Fighting,
All right.
or wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, the Bryan Cranston thing, there's another thing that happened at the Comic-Con panel, and
Of course.
where, what is it, Hugh Jackman? Apparently he walked in full Wolverine in Comic-Con, and nobody recognized him. Like, he had a few people that go, alright. Another guy comes by, you're too tall, buddy. You're too tall. It was just like the weirdest thing. Because he is Wolverine in the movies. So,
Yeah, being like
It's-
in costume with who your real character is at Comic-Con is like the most underwhelming thing ever. Because nobody sees you and goes like, oh, that's him. They're like, yeah, it's alright, I could do that. So everyone's like trying to prove how nerdy they are. Well, they
Yeah.
are. They don't want to admit that somebody did a better job at cosplaying than them.
Well, how weird would it be to be like, you go to Comic-Con, like, say you're like a frequent Comic-Conner, and you become Comic-Coneer, and you become a famous person, a near,
Yeah.
and you get like an iconic role as like a superhero. Now it's like every time you go there now, you have to dress up as someone different, or in which case you are a costume. You can't just be like, you know, a normal person anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't say like not like, it could be like not necessarily like the person you're playing in the movies has a costume. Like I think I remember seeing an interview where it was like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, where it's like they can't even go to Comic-Con anymore without like everyone recognizing them and stuff. So,
Do you think if they went without each other, people would recognize them?
I don't speak for everyone,
Oh.
but I would say yes.
Okay. It's a fair assumption. All right. This is why we need Tay here. He just fills in those dead air spots so well.
Oh, he fills in.
He fills those gaps.
All right.
I'm sorry.
This is why we need Alex here. So, oh yeah, Alex is gone, by the way, for like another month or so. We explained it a long time ago, but
I don't think it made it.
Yeah, exactly. And then last week,
Yeah,
we had thought we had mentioned it, so we didn't mention it. He's gone, so
it's his time of the
think,
month to do.
I think 2 or 3 weeks.
it's his time of the month to be gone for another month.
No, it's time of the
Yeah,
year to
exactly.
be gone for a month.
to
Okay.
do cadet things.
Yeah, he's in Air Cadets, so he does Air Cadet things, which involves leaving and getting completely loaded with cash over the summer. So
Yeah, that's what cadets do.
he can start buying me stuff, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
looking forward to him coming back.
Right.
Were you listening, Nick?
Yeah, no, I was listening. Alex coming back, you were saying?
Okay,
Nah, he's zoned out just like you and I do when he talks about comic books
And movies.
and movies. Yes.
and Lego.
Breaking Bad is
And
soon.
Lego.
Oh yeah,
Man.
when is it?
Breaking Bad, August
August
11th?
Oh, that's like August 11th.
2 weeks-ish.
3 weeks.
Over two, just
We're,
over.
I say
It's under
that
3 weeks.
I say after that we start a spoiler cast.
Should we do it
Talking
before-
Bad.
Yeah. So it'll be
That's
For
already a thing.
Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. We could do that.
All right.
Okay.
I've read the books, but I can still participate.
Yep. Well, I mean, you've read past the Red Wedding, right?
What's the Red Wedding? Just kidding.
You. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into the fourth
Um,
book. I think they just finished the third. So,
Are you fucking with me again?
am I?
He just finished the fifth.
Fourth.
Fifth.
What? I said
George
they
R. R.
just
Martin?
finished the third.
Oh,
Like,
no.
not-
I
not-
thought you meant like he
No,
finished
no.
right the third. Oh, okay.
No, he finished
sense.
the fifth like a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
A galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. So we're waiting for book 6, which I think is called something of.
It's called
Whisp-
A Blanket of Kittens.
All right, that works too. Yeah, looking forward to it, even though I haven't read them.
You're looking
So-
forward. He already handed off all the major plot points to the people writing
Oh,
the show.
yeah.
In case he
Yeah,
dies.
Show, yeah.
Because he writes really, really slowly. So he's like, might not finish.
Yep.
Just in case,
So
though.
I actually had my hand up for that entire thing. I forgot that we're not actually in person. So
No, you didn't
so,
forget.
Yeah.
Did you just say that for the
You could
purpose
not
of the
have forgotten.
joke, or did you just
No.
actually have something to say?
I actually had something to say. I don't think we've talked about Star Wars yet. I don't think that we've talked about the new movies
No, A New
or
Hope
the
was-
possibility of the new movies.
A New Hope was pretty good. I think.
Yeah. Did you hear they're making a sequel called Empire Strikes Back?
I'm excited, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems cool. The Empire Strikes Back, because I mean, at the end, I was totally convinced that the rebels won. Like, they destroyed the Death Star. I was like, how is the Empire gonna come back? I mean, you just see Darth Vader. They see me rolling. You know, like, he's kind of going off. How is he gonna come back?
His
Who
Rolls
knows?
Royce.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I heard that they're giving them episode numbers.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
Now, here's the thing. It's like A New Hope. That's obviously episode 1 because it's the first one. I mean, that just makes sense. But why couldn't they have said, Star Wars Episode 1 if they knew they were going to make a sequel? Right?
Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. That's absurd. I mean, that's like saying Luke is Darth Vader's son. It's what?
It's never going to happen.
It's never going to happen.
It's like shooting themselves in the foot at that point. No one's going to go for it.
Yeah, it makes no logical sense because Darth Vader is a robot. How does he even have sex? It just...
Yeah. Hey, Dexter, did you want to say something ever?
Because we were just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I actually wanted to see how long you guys would go.
Because I was waiting for you to, make fun of us at some point.
No,
in case
not at all. I wanted to see how long you guys would put up this charade.
Whoa. Do you say it like an asshole every
let's
time?
get serious now.
No,
let's get serious.
No, but how do you guys feel about not the potential, because I believe that it is set in stone that they are making another 3 movies?
Yeah.
That's the idea. We'll see how episode 7 goes.
Well, and then they'll have the subsequent spin-offs.
Yeah.
It doesn't, not necessarily a spin-off, but a Star Wars thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it could
the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Did that
Episode
ever
2
make
was
it?
Good.
I think that's over now. I think that got canceled.
Hmm.
I think it was a decent enough thing. I never watched it though.
I
watched a few of them.
Yeah.
It was really dark for a kids show.
It wasn't a kids show.
Really?
It was animated.
It was on
It
was on Teletoon during the day.
It was animated, but that doesn't make it a kids show.
Oh, normally I assume that they
Wait, it
leave
was
all
on
the
Teletoon?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's why I assumed that it was for kids.
All right.
But
That's kind of weird.
it showed people getting run through with lightsabers. Like, I get the fact that it's animated, but it's still killing people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I actually read some news today that it's still a rumor, but apparently Ryan Gosling, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Zac Efron met with Disney for Star Wars related stuff.
Zac Efron in Star Wars.
Zac Efron?
Yeah, see, Zac Efron I don't get. Actually, none of them don't suit a Star Wars movie for me personally, but I can go with Ryan Gosling. I can see it.
I can see Ryan Gosling doing that, but Zac Efron, he's a singer.
Yeah.
So unless they're planning on making it like a musical.
A lot of actors are singers, Dexter.
Well, no, I know, but the major thing there's things that Zac Efron is known for are
It was one
musical.
series he did.
No. He did High School Musical, and then he did crap. I don't remember what else he did.
All right.
Either way,
IMDb
he
this right
doesn't
now.
suit Star Wars.
Yeah.
he doesn't
Either way,
suit-
he doesn't.
Oh no, he did 17 again. That wasn't a musical though. I know that one
Yeah.
isn't. So I
Well, I
guess
think
he
I-
can do kind of.
I heard that was a really
Yeah.
good movie.
Well, I think I
17,
most recently saw that Ryan Gosling's the people that represent him, his manager or something, said that they deny it. But hey, obviously they wouldn't confirm it either,
Yeah.
right? If they didn't want
Basically.
anyone to know. So.
I don't know. I think I'll give it a chance.
He was in Firefly?
Ryan Gosling
Zac Efron.
or Zac Efron?
What?
Oh, really?
Young Simon.
Was he actually in Firefly?
He was, according to IMDb. He was.
Let me see this shit.
Holy crap. That's
Well, that doesn't automatically make him like a notable actor now. He was in Firefly. He's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's just weird though. It's like
Yeah.
when you see
I know
a
what you mean.
child actor in such a production that's so loved.
Oh yeah, he was in Firefly.
Jesus.
One episode as young Simon.
Okay.
He was probably just like a little kid that just showed up.
Well, he was probably
Talking
young
about-
Simon.
Speaking of actors that are in like other things that you wouldn't expect them to be. Okay. Christopher Lee, Sauron,
Right.
or Saruman. Crap,
Yeah,
which
Count
one is it? Saruman and Count Dooku. Okay.
Okay.
Not
And
only
Willy Wonka's dad.
and Willy Wonka's dad. Yeah. I know I talked about this on an older podcast, but Christopher Lee has a heavy metal album
Yep.
that he's either released or releasing. I don't know.
I think
And he's he's old. Like he's 80 something, I think.
yeah.
He's ancient.
He was
also-
he's 90 something because he was born in 22. Like 1922.
1822?
Yeah, I'm looking at his IMDb page right now.
1822.
1922.
18.
Okay, he's ancient. No. Don't
He is
stop. Let
91.
me finish. Okay. Thank you. He was in Kingdom Hearts.
Like,
He was one of the voices.
Really? Because I thought he was
Ansem
actually
the
in the game.
Wise.
that's who?
Ansem the Wise in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh,
I
that
never
was my
played it.
favorite character. Yeah.
Well, no. It's just like that's awesome that he broadened his horizons from like TV
From
and
acting to voice acting. Whoa.
well, no. It's just like you see all of his other things and how dark they are, and then
Christopher Lee in Kingdom Hearts was one of my favorite characters in that game. All the way up there with young Simon from Firefly.
I didn't know he was in Kingdom Hearts too.
Yeah, no, he also is the only actor on the set of Lord of the Rings that actually met J.R.R. Tolkien.
Who's
What's
also
with
old, by the way.
authors and their stupid RRs? It just makes the
I
name
know.
harder to say.
Okay,
Like
why
who?
do they have the two initials at the beginning? J.K. Rowling? All the other guys
J.
we have mentioned today.
J.K. rolling on the floor.
J.K.
Nothing.
Rowling, George R.R. Martin.
Jar Jar Martin. That's what I heard. I wish I could do a good Jar Jar impression to make a funny joke. But,
J.R.R. Tolkien. And
C.K.
C.S. Lewis.
yeah.
C.K. Lewis.
Yeah.
C.K. Lewis. Ah. Jesus. Yeah. What's the? Yeah.
All right, so that was
Star
book
Wars.
talk.
Yeah. No. My final stance on that is I think it's gonna be good. I like JJ. JJ did good with Star Trek, so
All right, we kind of got away from Star Wars.
yeah.
That's fine.
Did you see Star Trek? Whatever it's called,
Nemesis,
Into
I
Darkness.
loved it.
Still have not.
Have you seen Into Darkness?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, forget it then.
Okay.
So Nick, did you
Yeah,
which one?
Did you go see Pacific Rim?
I haven't seen it yet. It's supposed to be good.
I want
man.
to see that.
See, you're the one who was like, dude, it's gonna be so good, and then you still haven't seen it yet.
I heard it delivered on what was promised from like the concept.
Robots and aliens. beating
Yeah,
the
like
crap
you're
out of
gonna
each
go
other.
in there. You want to see like obviously it's Japanese inspired. You want to see like the colors because the colors look awesome.
Red, green, blue. It's all good.
The scope, the action, the robots and the aliens. So it delivered, especially on that. Some people might say like it didn't deliver too much on characters and like depth and
Nah,
but
that's fine.
it's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good in it's basically set to do. Have you seen it, Dexter?
No, I have not. Some people at work were raving about it,
Yeah, no,
trying to get me to go see it.
Yeah,
I'll go see it.
I'll go see it.
We should go.
Okay,
Still
we'll go.
haven't seen the-
We
should
you
make
still
it a
haven't
double-
seen what?
The Wolverine comes out tomorrow.
Oh, double feature.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm already seeing Superman tomorrow, apparently. So triple feature for me.
It's sweet you don't just fucking sleep through it.
No, it's at 2:30, so I'll be awake.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. we're fine.
Yeah, no, I thought Man of Steel was pretty good. I give it 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yeah,
Right.
it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. There's just some parts of it that I can't talk about it unless you've seen it. So
Right.
Haven't, no.
It's another origin story, right?
yeah, but it is clever because the beginning I absolutely love the stuff that happens in the beginning, because it like 20 minutes of the beginning of the movie is in Krypton just for for exposition and just for like showing, I guess, how Krypton goes away. But when that part's over and Krypton's done, you only see Clark's childhood and growing up through flashbacks. Like he's already grown up once that sequence is over, and he gets like he gets transported to Earth and whatever. So I thought that was clever. So instead of like rehashing an origin story that most people know, it's just kind of told through flashbacks to kind of set up the character, sort of thing. It's pretty.
You know, as long as we're on the topic of movies, you remember last summer what movie you and I saw together, Nick?
Total
They
Recall.
had a little bro date.
No, that was our other bro date. The one before that.
Let me see here. The Amazing Spider-Man?
Oh, you saved it. I was about to deduct 3 friendship points from your account. But,
No, I got it.
yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh my god! You just
Yeah.
reminded me something. That wasn't that.
Crap, because I was going to tell a story.
No. Tell that story because I want to tell something after it.
Right. So Nick and I
a
wanted
good
to see
segment.
The Amazing Spider-Man. So we show up to the theater, probably a bit later than we should have. And while we're in line to go see it, it's sold out. So we're like, alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy tickets to a different movie that's in the same aisle so that we can sneak into The Amazing Spider-Man. And that's exactly what we did. But the movie had already started like 10 minutes ago. So all the seats were filled. It was completely dark and we were trying to find somewhere to sit. We went all the way to the top of the theater at the very back. We walked up all the stairs, looked around, there's nowhere to sit. So we decided to just sit on the top step. Right between 2 aisles.
It was so funny at first because everyone's just staring at us like, what the fuck? But we stayed like that, and I think we got into like another 30 minutes to the movie,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, this
employee.
usher just comes up the stairs, and he's like, "You're not allowed to sit there. You have to go sit down." And we're like, "All right." So we get up, and we thought we were going to be done. Like he I think most people would have assumed if we're sitting on the stairs, there's nowhere else to sit, and we should have gotten kicked out or something. But he's like, no, you just have to go sit in a seat. So we're following down. Everyone else is staring at us because they think we're getting like kicked out or something. And no, we actually look at the front row. Like basically all the front rows are all completely empty. Like vacant as anything could be. And we pick one of the front rows, and keep in mind, Mercer, was it? I think it was only the first row.
Yeah, it was just the very front row.
So we go and sit down by the way, this is a 3D movie, and I don't know if you know this, but when you're at the very bottom and you're looking up at a screen, 3D doesn't work. It ceases to exist. It just stops.
It looks really funny, though. Like, if a character's holding
really
his hand
funny.
out to the screen, It's like his thumb is a cucumber, and his pinky is a baby carrot. The perspective is just hilarious.
Yeah, but the 3D, it's just, you can't, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good times.
Yeah, I thought we were screwed. Anyway, what was your thing?
Basically, I went to go see This Is the End, and I went to go see it once, and I guess it was sold out. And this, keep in mind, when it was sold out, I think it was already out for like 2 weeks. Waited the next week, it was still sold out. I guess, like, to be fair, it was a Tuesday, so it was for cheap. But still, it's been out for a couple weeks now, and it's still completely filled. Well, except for the front rows. But even then, that was still kind of full. So, you know, I went with a couple friends. We all wanted to sit together because it's a comedy. So we all sit
at some stranger.
Yeah, exactly. We all sit at the very front row where there's only like enough seats for all of us to actually sit together. So the front row, like the very front row, I don't get how anyone could sit there. It absolutely is painful.
Yeah.
Just look. It's not even like 3D. Obviously, like This Is the End, but it sucked. You're just looking up, and everyone just looks huge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal.
I went with my girlfriend to Batman, like Dark Knight Rises, and by the time we got, pardon?
Dark Knight what?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
The newest one?
Yeah, continue.
Okay, either way, we were a bit late, and we ended up having to watch that entire movie.
Wait, Dexter was late?
Just shut your mouth.
Okay,
well, no, it's not that we were late. We were still on time, but it was kind of in the first couple weeks or whatever.
Well, I mean, when you show up at 7:20 and the movie starts at 7:20, you're late.
But yeah, it was, you know, Bane was hard enough to understand in that movie. And then sitting like in front of all the speakers, you just can't understand anything.
I actually found that when I saw, like, did you see it in IMAX?
No, I think we just saw the 2D one.
Yeah. Well, no. Did you see it in
Silver
IMAX?
City. Silver City. Sorry, I didn't know if you meant like
IMAX.
the
Who's in IMAX in Silver City?
What?
They have
Yes.
that IMAX.
Then no, I didn't.
Okay,
Okay.
If I don't know what it is, then I didn't go see that.
that's not true at all.
Basically, when I saw it in IMAX, which IMAX is basically just pay extra and you get a bigger screen and better and really loud audio.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when Bane came up in IMAX, his voice was like, it shook the theater. Like there was so much bass in it. It was just like the fire rises, and it was just like shaking everything. It was I understood him still. So
Yeah, by the 7th or 8th time, I'm sure you had a pretty good grasp on it.
I mean, give or take, there were still some sentences where I was like, what? But I still got what he was trying to say, I guess. Like, I still knew what he was doing. So.
Yeah. So, I think it's pretty much time to wrap up here.
Wrap it up!
I think we're just under an hour. Normally I would continue, but I have stuff to do, so.
Same. Don't be silly. Wrap your podcast.
Wrapping it up. So, yeah, that's it. God, we're so bad at outros. We need to find out a way to do this much more fluidly and fluently.
Yes.